Afternoon, Roberto.
Afternoon.
You had a nice international break. Have the players all returned okay, especially Jeremy Sarmiento and Tariq Lamptey?
Yes, two bad news, but can happen when they play with their nationality, or we are used to wait this news, and we are sorry for Jeremy, because now we will endure a very tough period, very tough month, with 7 games in a row. We will play every 3 days, and should be better to have a complete squad, but we are ready the same.
How long are those two players going to be out for?
I don't know the right time, but I think it's not can stay 2 months, 1 month and a half.
Is that the case for Tariq as well? Or
No,
just
no,
Jeremy?
Tariq and Jeremy. I'm
Okay.
speaking about Jeremy.
Yeah.
Tariq is available to play. I don't know tomorrow, but it's not a big problem. It's not can play or tomorrow or in the next game in Bournemouth.
And good news to see Adam Lallana. We've seen pictures of him out on the grass. How is he progressing?
He's working very well, but I don't know the right time. We hope he can play in the end of the season, before the end of the season, because for us is very important, and you are paying, I think, sometimes for him, because he is unique, no? Alexis can play like number 10, but especially in this period of the year, of the season, when we can decide our future, is pesante, senza pesante.
It's very heavy not having Adam.
Because of that, you said about there's lots of games. Some of those players have been on trips far away. So the Ecuador players in Australia, Alexis in Argentina. Is it Mitoma in Japan? Yeah. Any concerns about any fatigue at all?
Affaticamenti, qualche
No,
preoccupazione sui
no.
giocatori?
It's difficult the first game. Tomorrow will be a difficult game for the opponent, but for our player who played in their nationality in different country with long travel, and it's an important test for us, because we have the possibility to change our future this last 2 months, and we want to arrive of our target, to achieve our target.
A lot of attention around Evan Ferguson. He scored on his first start for Ireland. Seems very mature, very down to earth, willing to learn. Have you seen a player his age quite so mature before?
No. I think he's playing very well. I told you a lot of time, I'm happy for Evan, for his age, for his performances, but I think in my head, my focus is on his improvement, because he can and he has to improve. But he's a good guy. He learned in a good direction, in a good way, and he's a lucky, for us to have one player like Evan.
Finally, from me, Brentford tomorrow, another club run very well. How refreshing is it to see clubs like Brighton and Brentford disrupting the big teams?
Quanto è importante vedere due club come il Brentford e il Brighton che stanno dando fastidio ai top team.
It's football. The football is very nice for this because on the pitch there isn't possibility to there is possibility to win and to lose with every team. Brentford are playing a fantastic season. They used to play with the second ball, with the long ball, and they are very good in set pieces. They are a strong team. They are very good players, and for us it will be a very tough game, very difficult game. But for them, did do too.
Roberto, just staying with Brentford, because you are 7th and 8th, you have the same points. How important is this game in your quest to get into Europe? Because you're fighting for the same thing.
Punti, settimo, ottavo in classifica, quanto è importante questa gara per poter andare in Europa?
But I spoke with my player this morning. Tomorrow is a very important game. But Tuesday in Bournemouth the same, because when we will play tomorrow, Tuesday, the other team don't play, no? And with Tottenham the same, because Tottenham are fighting for the Europe. And then with Chelsea the same, because Chelsea is a top team and can achieve in Europe, can arrive in Europe. In the last part of the season, every game can be changed your future and can decide the season. And we are ready to arrive off the game. For play for our best.
As you mentioned, you have 7 games in April. How confident are you have the resources to be able to handle that schedule?
No, I'm sure we have resource to play 7 games in a row in 1 month. I would like to have the squad in every position, okay, without Adam Lallana, but for the other player, I would like to have the possibility to make mistake when I have to decide the first 11.
And of those 7, only 2 are at home, of which tomorrow is 1. Does that make it any more important?
Yes, I think yes, because in Premier League in the UK, to play at home or away is different than the other country. But I think we played better away than at home, and the result can explain better. But if I can decide, I prefer to play in Amex.
Last for me, Ivan Toney played for England last week. He scored 2 against you earlier in the season. What makes him so difficult for defenders?
I think he's a top player. He's playing like a top player this year. I didn't know him, but he's a complete player, fantastic player. I think we have defenders very strong, and they are able to defend also with Tony.
Good luck, Roberto. Thank you.
Thomas, hi. Brighton and Brentford, you have 2 clubs, very good seasons, and 2 young managers having very good seasons. What do you make of what Thomas Frank has been doing at Brentford?
He's doing a fantastic job. We are very different, different in terms of ideas, of style of play. But I respect a lot him, but not only for the result, because his style is clear. The result, I think, to have a very good result, you need of good players, and they are, and he has very good players.
You lost the first game against them 2-0, but it was only your third game here at Brighton. So are you better prepared to play them now, and the players better prepared, knowing your system, to play them this time?
I giocatori questa volta siete più preparati rispetto alla prima volta che era la tua terza partita e avete perso 2-0.
I hope, but I think we are improving step by step, game by game. I think the result was unfair, but is another moment. It was the first moment, the first game when we changed the tactical disposition. We played for the first time 4 in defense, and was a bad game, but we changed.
A very exciting final 2 months to go. Many of the players have not been in such a good position. How have you prepared them mentally to be ready for the last 2 months?
Gli ultimi 2 mesi sono molto eccitanti, molti dei nostri giocatori non sono mai stati, diciamo, in questa situazione qui. Come li hai preparati mentalmente per questo finale di stagione?
But I think we are ready. The players, the club, I think our fans, we are ready to compete, to fight, and to try to achieve on our dream. And the most important is to fight and to give our best. We have not pressure, or better, we have always pressure, but not for the result. Only to give our best and to play in a best way and to show our quality.
Finally, for me, you mentioned the fans. They are buying tickets for Wembley yesterday, today. They are very excited when they get them. How big is this for them? How nice is it that you give them this chance and dreams as well?
Ieri e oggi i tifosi stanno comprando i biglietti per Wembley. Quanto è bello che tu gli hai dato questa chance, questa possibilità di sognare di andare a Wembley.
Listen, I think the relationship with our fans, but not for me, for our players, for the coaches in general, for the players in general, the relationship with your fans is the best things in football, because we are lucky to play and to work in football, and maybe they wanted to play, they wanted to work in football, and they have not the possibility, no? And we can do on the pitch their dreams, and it's a fantastic thing. And this the why I want to put them inside of the game, and every game on in Amex.